Is XRP a sleeping giant that is about to shock the world? I asked Grok AI a series of questions here and some price targets for XRP in this bull cycle and within the next year. If this is your first time coming to the channel, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to get started on this and we're going to go through question by question here. And I'm going to reveal to you what Grok AI revealed to me. Does AI know something we don't know? Now, this is all speculation. This is not financial advice. Um, but some of these price targets that it gave me, one, shocked me. Two, pretty exciting. So if even some of this were to come to pass and we see even some of the lower price targets here, I would be a happy man. If it reaches the last price target that it gives me, that would take a lot of the things that we're hearing in the works would have to be integrated and passed and all the big players get involved. Well, then you probably never will have to invest again and you can just go buy a farm and a bunch of acreage and disappear your family and tell everybody to kiss off. So without further ado, I asked Grok, if you had to make a price prediction for XRP in the next year, what would be your conservative, bearish, and your liberal, bullish price targets for XRP? It gave me a conservative price target of $4 and $12, and that is with nothing changing, just based off of the charts and the momentum that it's currently in, and just the liquidity cycle and what's already in the works and what can already be proven. So I asked it, take into consideration all the ETFs being approved and Ripple getting a banking license and a Fed master account, which they applied for. If this all happened, what would your price targets be for XRP? And it came up with a conservative $8 price target and a bullish price target of $40. Now, remember, this is within a year. That would be wild. That would be awesome. 40 bucks, that's life changing. So after seeing that, I said, with all that being considered, what if BlackRock and Vanguard get an XRP ETF? Then what would be your price targets? And now remember, I don't know if I ever went over this, but BlackRock was at the Ripple Swell event that just took place like 2 weeks ago. So anybody saying that BlackRock is not interested in XRP and they'll never file for an ETF, if they were going to, they wouldn't have done it by now. I I don't take those people serious because there's too many times where you see the big players like a JP Morgan or a BlackRock or whoever, they're hanging out with these people or they're in talks and meetings with them. And there's a clip that's going around of Larry Fink. He's on the news. I don't know if it was Fox Business or CNBC, the Squawk Box or whatever it was. And they asked him about XRP and possibly an ETF being there. And he said, I can't comment on that. He didn't say no, he didn't say yes. He said, I can't comment on that. That sounds to me like he has an NDA and he can't talk about it. So, next target that they have, if BlackRock and Vanguard were to file for ETFs, conservatively 20 bucks, awesome, and a bullish price target of $75. Wow. And I didn't cover this, but Vanguard, who called Bitcoin a pet rock and it's a scam and they will never get involved in crypto, just like JP Morgan did. He called it a pet rock and anybody involved in crypto, he would fire them. Well, now all of a sudden they've all changed their tune and they're all scrambling to get involved in this industry. So those are some nice price targets. $20 would be amazing. $75 would be a pinch me, I'm dreaming scenario in my book in the next year. That would be wild. That would be unbelievable. And then finally, I asked, will the Clarity Act or market structure bill being signed into law play any factor in your price targets for XRP? If not, let's add that into the fold and get some new prediction numbers. We've been hearing that they are going to have this passed before the end of the year. So if AI didn't take that into consideration, and then you add that into it, that brings the floor up to $35 and the ceiling up to $100. I've seen people say $100 XRP. I thought those people were kooks. I thought they were out of their minds. I'm not saying this is where these prices are going to go. I'm just saying if AI is saying all this, and we have all these things that I asked AI in here, all these things are laid out and are either in the works or they're speculated or could happen. But let's just say only two of them happen. Let's just say the market structure bill passes and um, let's just pick another one here. All the ETFs that are already filed that haven't been approved yet but will be approved. Let's just say all those go extremely well. I feel like you're looking at a price target of anywhere from 10 to $20 easy. So all the naysayers out there, all the people who can't stand XRP and they poo-poo it and they're all for they're a Bitcoin maxi or they're a Link Marine or whatever. Listen, you get into crypto to make money, not to join your coin's cult. That's just my opinion. That might upset some people, but I'm not an XRP maxi or whatever. I just see an unbelievable opportunity here to make a lot of money. And if everything goes the way that I think it could go, I mean, these are the targets, $35 to $100. I mean, that could change people's life. It's sitting at $2.20 right now. So with all that being said, this is exciting. It might be hopium, it might be a dream, it might be unrealistic to some people, but to a lot of people that are paying attention, XRP ETFs and inflows and the volume have been it's been doing pretty well the last couple days, and we don't even have the majority of them out yet. We only have one, maybe two approved, because there was some rumors or speculation going around that Franklin Templeton ETF was only on the CBOE today, which is, I guess, a global market. It didn't even get listed on the New York Stock Exchange. So we still got some ways to go for things to be approved and to get the ball rolling. We get that market structure bill. Ripple somehow comes up with a banking license and a Fed master account. And now they're working hand in hand with the US Treasury, which I believe they'd be working with Scott Bessent. That's extremely bullish, not only for crypto, but XRP specifically. So with all that being said, this is what I got for you guys. Like I said, like and subscribe to join the channel, follow more content like this. Please share this with a friend who needs to see this. See you guys in the next one. God bless.